Alright everybody, hello, welcome back to my channel. So again, I'm on Ultrakill to show off something that I don't think is quite known, kinda similar to the slope thing I showed off a while ago, where if you hold Q to slow down time, you can basically store up momentum with slide and fly off. I haven't managed to get it once when showing it to a friend, I don't know why, but yeah. It's something similar to that, where not many people know about it and it's not documented. And as for this one, I'm not sure if it is documented, but in any case, I'm gonna show it off because I want my friend to have something to refer to remember how to do it. I think I also have an input display working. Yeah, it should be working. Okay. And yeah, so basically, in terms of speed and momentum, this game lets you do two main things. So basically, you can do a slide jump, where you press shift and then jump immediately to carry that momentum from the slide into a jump. And then if you chain crouch or slide into those, you can then carry that momentum as well. And it will build up, as you can see in the speedometer on the bottom left. Now this is like the main way people get around, like that's the one that everyone that plays the game for a little bit knows. Now one thing you might not know is that you can do the opposite. So instead of doing crouch jump in that order, you do jump crouch, of course faster than that, but basically what you want to do is press them at the same time with spacebar done a little bit earlier, and you get this. Notice how I get the sliding effects in midair. That's a different version of this, of the crouch jump that we do. So what's the difference? Well, first of all, I'm pretty sure that it builds up speed regardless. It will build up speed a little bit slower compared to sliding and jumping, but I do think it has more potential. What I mean by that is that slide jump, the one we do always in speedruns like this, has a pretty strict path. Like it goes very linearly. However, this one that I just showed off with the lines can give you a lot of verticality as well. Now the best way to show this off is with a slam storage. So if I do slam storage and then do the regular one, I do get a lot of speed that I can also chain off with slide jumps and keep going with momentum. But then if I do the same slam storage and instead chain with this technique, I get a lot of verticality as well and a lot of speed, as you can see. Which is also pretty damn useful for the cyber grind. If you want to get out and you don't have the health to do a core nuke, you just do that, you find a wall and then just fuck off a little bit, and you can just shoot coins and it will kill a lot of people, a lot of monsters, whatever. So again, that's one of the uses. But what I discovered recently is crazy. So traditionally in this game, you cannot wall run. This is the only thing you can do in the game. You can cling to a wall and slowly drag yourself off of it. Now what I discovered is that with this tech, you can wall run. So let me show you. Let me get here. Let me do it with no speed. I do the tech, and I carry the momentum on the wall. So I am able to basically grind the wall, and of course I will have a natural arc that goes downwards. If I did it without the tech, I wouldn't be able to do that. I can only jump off. Now what's crazy is that, you know, this thing that I just showed you manages to also carry momentum. So let's say, for example, you did a slide jump, I did this, and then I did that's a spoiler. Hold on, I need another wall like that one. So I did a slide jump, then this, and I can wall run basically the whole way through. That's awesome. So again, that's another thing I discovered recently, that you can actually wall run in the game, and you know, you can pretty much carry the momentum. Again, pretty cool. I don't think many people know about it. And another thing is that you can also do a slam storage with it. So let me get all the way up in the wall and do the thing again. That's not the thing again. I messed up. Like this. Now the problem with this is that the wall here is way too small, so I easily fall off. But let's see if I can do it in a building like this, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, see? I basically rolled all the way up the wall and got off it. The main issue is that doing this tech with slam storage, always gives you this height. Like, you cannot do anything about that. Which is why I built this, which I'll show off later. But another thing that I discovered is that you can also jump off the wall and carry the momentum that you had with the wall slide. So let's say I did a slide jump and then did this. I did the tech. Let me show you. Slide jump. No, hold on, I'm messing up the inputs. Slide jump, tech, that's not a tech. I'm also too far away, hold on. So again, slide jump, do the tech, and then jump off immediately. You carry the lines, you carry the momentum, you go all the way the opposite way. Which is crazy, I love it. Oh yeah, another thing you can do with this tech is that you can more smoothly change your path, I guess. But again, you can do it with both methods. Anyway, so yeah, you can pretty much jump off a wall directly like this and carry the momentum. Now, if you want to keep doing the jump slide thing with the lines, you have to let go of jump and crouch and do the inputs again. But it's not that hard. So let's say if I want to jump again, I let go and do it again. You can't do it like you do with the crouch jump instead. So crouch jump would let you pretty much hold crouch. No, wait. No, you have to let go both, right? Dude, I'm doing this like so automatically, I don't even remember what I'm doing. Yeah, you have to all let go in both cases. So maybe you're not used to it, maybe you are. But again, if you want to keep that momentum going, you let go after you hit the ground. Because otherwise, if you just jump again, you don't keep the lines. Oh yeah, also to jump off the wall, you can hold jump and crouch. You don't have to let go. I think in that case, you wanna hold to get the jump. So as you can see, I held crouch and then I only jumped twice, and it let me do this. But if I jump again in that state, I lose the slide effect. So that's another thing I discovered. And then, while fucking around in the sandbox, I discovered another cool thing. You can chain this wall slide into wall ride into wall jump into multiple walls, which is why I have this setup. So let me show you what I mean. So let's say I just no clip and I use the shift to build up some speed and do this. That's right. You can do this. I jumped from wall to wall to wall. Now the interesting thing is you might have heard is that I finished my wall jumps. I ran out. So you can only do this up to 3 times, like the game lets you. So if you didn't know, you can only jump off the wall 3 times before you can't anymore. You can do the same thing with a wall slide, wall run thing. So do this, jump, 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 and if you have enough speed, you can also make it over there. And now that's why I made this room. So it's a bit scuffed, I'm not gonna lie, the setup is a bit small, but basically what you wanna do is find a way to get some speed, and yeah, no, that's not gonna work, hold on. Oh yeah, hold on, I have a setup, like this. Nope, I messed up. And I can't do it anymore, because I did edit it 3 times. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of this tech. I don't really see it used much, except for very niche cases. I guess where people are showing off the SLAM storage, are showing off like possible ways to use it, but I don't really ever see it used in-game. Maybe I've seen it in Cyberground runs a few times, but other than that, not really. Probably because it has less speed potential than just sliding and jumping. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's pretty cool that you can do this. Because normally in the game you don't have a way to wall run. But with this tech, you can. Which is awesome, honestly. And again, in terms of speed, a SLAM storage slide jump lets you go, I think, up to 75? Yeah, 72 units per second. But this tech lets you go up to like 120. Because you're basically doing the vertical jump with some horizontality to it, like this. 144, that's what I saw there. So it's a lot faster than slide jumping. But I think the main issue is that you get a lot of verticality, and that's why people don't use it. And in terms of the core nuke, It's about the same speed as the core nuke, I would say. So yeah, pretty cool tech. I found it like randomly, just fucking around the sidewalks because I love the movement of the game. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, another thing I want to compare this to is rocket riding, because I see people do this, like the slam storage, slide jump to get speed and build it up. And another thing that they do is rocket riding. Hold on. But rocket riding only goes 65. So maybe there is some untapped potential in this tech. I am not sure. Oh yeah, another thing you can do is that when you bounce off a wall with this tech, you can directly chain it into water bounces. So let's say I did it. Hold on. Like this. See, I keep the lines and I'm already going to bounce off the water. You cannot do that if you just do the regular slide jump, I'm pretty sure. Because you will be holding crouch the whole time in that tech, but in the normal slide jump, you cannot be doing that. You have to let go, and you don't have the lines that are telling you, yeah, you're sliding. So you're not sliding, you don't get to bounce. But you can do it with this tech, because you keep the lines, and the game thinks, oh yeah, you can bounce off the water, no problem, for sure. But you cannot do the same with this. I'm hitting the rock, which is not really a good comparison, but I swear you cannot. So with attack you can, and you keep the momentum, of course, but with this normal attack, I'm pretty sure you can't. Yeah, see? I did the thing, but it didn't work. Yep, no sliding. And I was holding down the bottom the whole time, so yeah. Now, I was trying to P-rank a level 2 days ago, and I think there could be a way to use this tech in that level, or levels in general, because wall riding and wall jumping like this could be useful. Like, say you're getting a lot of speed, you have to hit a wall, but then you have to bounce back quickly, right? You can use the tech to do exactly that. And just keep going. And I found that you can do that in a level. Let me show you. Now, we are in 7-1. Yes, we were still recording. 7-1, because I was trying to P-rank the layer 7 levels. I have a D rank right now, but whatever. So first of all, the thing here is normal. But when you get to the inside here, you know how you have to go all the way down there, hit the wall, and come back? Because there's like a trigger there that opens up a pedestal. You can do the tech like this. No, that's not the tech. Hold on, I messed up. You do this, you do the tech. That's not enough space for the tech. Hold on, let me do it again. I'm messing up, guys. I'm having performance issues. I keep trying to no-clip, I don't have cheats on. Anyway, so you do this, you do the regular thing, and then tech, and that's not the tech. Oh my god, I'm messing up. Guys, I swear I'm better than this. Have patience. What the fuck? I did it, but I didn't do the thing. Yeah, see? You can just bounce all the way back and go back as soon as you trigger that, and you can go on your merry way on the level. Yeah, thank you. Let me try again without the pedals in the way. I'm pretty sure I can show this off pretty decently. Hold on. Slam storage here, slide jump here. Do this. Okay, do that. Bounce off. That's not the bounce off. Fucking piece of shit. Oh my god, guys. But yeah, it's a pretty fun tech, I'm not gonna lie. I like it. There we go. And then just move on. Like, you're so fast, this door does not even open yet. It's really cool. You can also do it once you can't really do it here because you have to press the thing here, which is hard to do with the speed you get. You can also try to do it here, but the mannequins behind kind of make it hard to pass through. What else? Let me see. I don't think there's anything else in this level that makes you do it. Let me see. No, not here either. Oh yeah, here maybe. When you put the skull down, you can do the slam surge or whenever, carry the momentum, and if you do the tech, you can bounce off the wall and go directly inside the room there. Let me try to show that off. If the pedestal was in the fucking way. That's not the tech. Hold on. I swear to you, I got it. I swear to you. There you go. If your angle is good enough, you can just slide on through. Right here. Thank you. But yeah, I think that's about it. And that's all I wanted to show. I'm not really sure what to call this. Like, the basic terms would be wall run, wall bounce, and yeah, I guess that's it. I just wanted to document it for my friend. Hopefully this is helpful. I also have the inputs on to show off how to do it. So yeah, that's about it. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video, guys.